Nathaniel, a 35-year-old, frequently engaged in conversations with his community. He often shared stories and experiences, contributing to a lively environment. However, after undergoing a necessary surgery, his life changed significantly. Nathaniel was diagnosed with vocal cord paralysis on his right side. This condition resulted in a weak and breathy voice, making clear speech challenging. The condition, known as flaccid dysarthria, was due to an injury sustained during surgery. The vagus nerve, which controls the vocal cords, had been affected. As a result, Nathaniel experienced difficulty in being heard during conversations, making his job more challenging. Daily life presented a series of practical challenges for Nathaniel. Ordering coffee, answering the phone, and engaging in casual conversations with friends became difficult tasks. His voice, which was once strong and clear, was now reduced to a whisper. Simple tasks that he previously performed with ease now required significant effort. The impact on Nathaniel's professional life was considerable. Meetings, presentations, and conference calls, which were once routine, became challenging. His ability to contribute ideas and expertise was limited by his communication difficulties. The energy he once brought to the workplace was diminished due to the challenges of his vocal cord paralysis. Medialization. Laryngoplasty is a surgical procedure designed to address vocal cord paralysis. The goal of this procedure is to reposition the paralyzed vocal cord, moving it closer to the midline of the throat. This allows the healthy vocal cord to make contact more easily, which can improve voice strength and clarity.
My name's Nathaniel, and I'm going to do a before and after video for right vocal cord paralysis. If you haven't yet watched Cindy Johnson's video, I highly recommend you check that out. I watched that and it was an encouragement, and you can even say inspiration for me. And so take time to watch that. I'm having surgery tomorrow, and I've sounded like this for approximately 7.5 months. The first few months after I started sounding like this from a prior surgery, I met up with a new doctor, and he did 2 vocal cord injections. So I went from having very little voice to having what I've got now. That has helped me be able to do my job. I'm a preacher, so it's been a long few months, and when I'm mic'd up, you can hear me pretty well. But it has been a discouraging few months. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow and hoping that things go really well.
Demonstrated here is a procedure to help restore a normal-sounding strong voice for a patient suffering from a paralyzed vocal cord. The nose is first sprayed with a nasal decongestant and a numbing agent. This is followed by injection of a local anesthetic into the airway space immediately below the vocal cords. A fiber optic endoscope is then threaded through the nose down to where the vocal cords are located. At this point, the vocal cords are easily visualized, including the paralyzed left vocal cord. Note that the vocal cords do not come tightly together. The goal is to move the paralyzed vocal cord towards the middle so that the mobile vocal cord can meet it tightly. With tight vocal cord closure, the vocal quality and strength should improve significantly. While visualizing the voice box with the endoscope, the needle is introduced into the space below the vocal cords. The needle is then angled so that it is directed into the paralyzed vocal cord. A filler material is then injected into the vocal cord to plump up the vocal cord as well as push it more towards the middle. Filler materials used for this purpose include fat, collagen, and hydroxyapatite. After injection, the needle and endoscope is removed.
I'm back, and as you can tell, so is my voice. It's been 5 weeks since the surgery, and Dr. Engel said it'll be about 6 to 8 weeks before your voice really settles in. And as you can hear, after 5 weeks, it's settling in pretty good. And I'm very pleased with how things are going. It's pretty miraculous. Let me tell you what happened during and after surgery. So if you're going through a similar situation, you know what to expect. During the surgery, Dr. Engel talked to me throughout, and it was probably about 6-hour surgery. And I was awake for some of it because he talked to me just to see how things were going, and he listened to see how my voice sounded while he did his work. After surgery, I had a voice, and it was just incredible. About day 3 or 4, my voice got squeaky because of the swelling in my throat. So if this happens to you, don't be alarmed. I know I was concerned. Oh no, my voice is squeaky and I'm going to sound like Scrappy Doo. But that wasn't the case. Around day 5 or 6, the swelling started to go down. And ever since, there's just been continued improvement.